Just a few days after many threats were made against President-elect Trump's cabinet nominees, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries criticized several threats, the most of which centered on lawmakers from Connecticut. These threats targeted members of his caucus. Swatting refers to the act of submitting a false police report on behalf of another individual, which frequently results in a SWAT team being called. Jeffries, a Democrat from New York, stated in a statement that many Democrats were targeted with threats that ranged from pipe bombs in their mailboxes to swatting. Jeffries stated that all of the threatening texts were signed with the acronym MAGA, and he added that law enforcement discovered no weapons at any of the residences of the politicians who were targeted. America is a democratic nation. The use of threats of violence against elected officials is not only inappropriate but also reprehensible and has no place in a society that is considered to be civilized. According to what he said, all those who commit acts of political violence directed at any political party must be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. The Democrats in the House of Representatives will not be dissuaded or frightened into serving the people by the use of deadly threats. In light of the fact that we have been in regular contact with the Office of the Sergeant at Arms, it is absolutely necessary for Congress to ensure the highest possible level of protection for all members and their families going forward. Following the statements made by Jeffries, Representative Seth Magaziner, a Democrat from the adjacent state of Rhode Island, made the announcement on Friday afternoon that his residence had also been the target of the attack. Magaziner reported that the Providence Police Department reacted promptly, and that no one was hurt. A bomb threat was made against the residence of Senator Christopher Murphy, a Democrat from Connecticut. A representative of the company stated that it seemed to be a part of a coordinated effort. Representatives Joe Courtney, John Larson, Rosa DeLauro, Johanna Hayes, and James Himes are among the 5 other Democrats from the Constitution state who have received threats of a similar nature. I hope that we may all continue through the holiday season with peace and civility, said Himes, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee who replaced Senior-elect Adam Schiff, a Democrat from California. There is no place for political violence in this country, Himes said. Before that round of threats, Trump's nominee for ambassador to the United Nations, Representative Elise Stefanik of New York, stated that she was on her way home to her North Country district for Thanksgiving when she received information of a threat against her residence. Matt Gaetz, a former Republican representative from Florida who was Trump's first candidate for Attorney General, was also the target of a threat. The home of former Representative Lori Chavez DeRemer, a Republican from Oregon, was reportedly targeted by the president-elect, who appointed her to the position of Labor Secretary. Additionally, the home of former San Diego Chargers cornerback Scott Turner, whom Trump appointed to run the Department of Housing and Urban Development, was also described as being targeted. In addition, threats were made against Trump nominees such as the CEO of Cantor Fitzgerald, Howard Lutnick, the president of the America First Policy Institute, Brooke Rollins, and Pete Hegseth, who had formerly hosted